Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Solo ReacTalk. Happy New Year. Tonight I'm going to be reacting to Deus Ex Mankind Divided playthrough walkthrough done by Fallen Foggy. This is going to be part 8, if I'm not mistaken. If you want to check out my previous reactions, remember the playlist card is going to be at the top. Just click on it and be able to access them. If you want to check out the original video as well as Fallen Foggy's YouTube channel, the links are going to be in the description below. 3 weeks back, yeah, I think it's like 3 weeks back now. What happened? Adam Jansen has got some, upgrades in his body. Many of the augmentation pieces that he has are very advanced, very powerful. He doesn't know where he got them from. He doesn't know who put them into him. He also doesn't know when, this actually happened, whether it happened as soon as he was part of the upgrade by David Sarif on his body after what happened with the mercenaries attacking Sarif Industries headquarters, or did this happen after Panchaea, after the destruction of Panchaea, when he was unconscious? Maybe someone operated on him and put all these new augmentations into him. We're not entirely sure when all of this happened, but yes, he has very powerful augmentation abilities now, and he can't necessarily use them all at once because it might cause some irreversible damage to his body or to his mind, so he can only use some of them for now. And yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this all heads out for him actually, because what is the purpose of putting all of these powerful augmentation parts into his body? Who wants him to be this powerful? That's what I'm asking myself. Who wants him to be this powerful augmented human being, in this world that we live in, or should I say that they live in? Where there is these two camps fighting against each other. Why would they give Adam Jansen all of this power? For what reason? For what purpose? So hopefully in today's episode we can delve deeper into that. So yeah, let's start. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, I think we've read all of these. Activation. Oh, okay, alright. Just activating the different pieces. Basically, just leveling up, the augmentations. That's all that's happening here. And it seems like upgrading only takes at least one available praxis point. It doesn't take like 2 or 3, it just takes 1. So okay, that's interesting. Tesla cartridge. I forgot that we're still in Dr. What's his name again? Collar. Yeah, Dr. Collar's underground operation room. if that's what I can call it, But I still stress about how messy it is in this place. And there's still blood on the floor. It just doesn't look hygienic, And usually in a surgeon operating theater, it's clean. It's organized, there's a lot of light for you to see what you're doing. But with Collar, it's so messy. In fact, many of the places in this game are just messy. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of clutter. and it's all over the place. Even in people's homes, it just looks like, you know, they don't clean after themselves, and it's kind of weird. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe this is like the, you know, the game direction. This is how they wanted it to be like. But guys, even in slums or in, you know, poverty-stricken areas, people clean after themselves. They don't just leave stuff around, you know. Maybe in the roads, you know, or the walk paths, maybe yes, you would see trash there. But, you know, inside their homes, it's not the same. So, yeah, I kind of find that a bit weird. Hold on. Let's do this. The Diwali family. China's gang problem is still holds second place to the criminal activity raging in the Slavic regions. Worse, the lines defining the Russian underworld have blurred since the formation of the Federated States in 2016, with many of their desperate neighbors swelling the Russian mafia to levels never seen before. But for the latest and largest waves in the criminal underworld, you need to head further west to restless Czech Republic to run into a gang in our top spot for the deserved reputation of the world's most wanted, the Diwali family. In 2003, Levan Diwali, son of the founding father and brutal crime lord Lakob, left his hometown of Batumi, Georgia, and set up a criminal shop in Prague. The Diwali have been in violent control of the European underworld ever since. With the rule of blood, that means can only be of direct Georgian descent. Levan Diwali has continued his father's brutal legacy by expanding the ruthless criminal family, redefining what it means to be a gang in the 21st century. So only people of Georgian descent can be part of this gang or this mafia. Okay, interesting. But I guess that's only for like security purposes, you know. If you keep it in the family, if I would say it like that, you know, you have loyalty of those people. If it's someone that's not from Georgia, or doesn't understand the culture of Georgia, or doesn't speak the languages, then yes, it will create some sort of division, suspicions, you know, and infighting eventually. But yeah, interesting way of controlling your people. Let's see this. I have been experiencing some strange symptoms since my last visit with you. This is unacceptable. You'll do something about this. I will be expecting you tonight. Ask for Miroslava. She will bring you to me. Okay. So I guess this guy's augmentation is going bad. I know. I didn't know what else to do with the machinery. Poor effers were killed by the cops and didn't want this stuff to end up in some evidence locker or whatever. This is what they would have wanted. V. At least this way it goes to help our people in some way, right? Monty. Monty, what are you doing obstructing police investigations and evidence? No, you don't do that. That sounds very shady. That sounds like you're trying to protect something, and now you're putting Dr. Collar into trouble here. Feces, Monty. What are you trying to do to me here? Shut me down, invade my sleep, give me even more nightmares? 2 of those new orgs you dropped off, they still had organs attached. What? Ew. Oh my gosh. Nah, man, this sounds wrong. This sounds very wrong. Collar, throw away those things. No, this is trouble. You're inviting trouble. Now you know I never ask questions. Questions are scary. Questions are bad. But when I see pieces of tissue clinging to a pre-dot array, the questions I don't ask start invading my eyeballs. I am not a effing harvester, man. Mr. Kohler, recently you ordered some equipment through us. Very special medical equipment from China. Normally, I do not ask our clients why they want these things they ask us to get for them. I simply negotiate terms and move on. The terms you negotiated, however, were not done through me, and for that reason, they remain unclear. I do not like businesses that isn't clear. So before I hand over your merchandise, you and I will need to talk. Come to the casino or I will send men to escort you here. Mr. Botclovely. Yeah. Sorry if I'm butchering your name. I'm so sorry. Dr. Kohler has got a lot of problems. You know, people who are giving him problems and people who are manufacturing the problems around him. And yeah, maybe that's also why he was asking Adam Jansen for help. I think it was in part 6, not part 7. Part 7 we were shown, you know, the different types of augmentation that are inside his body. So I think it was during part 6 when he was asking Adam Jansen for some help. So yeah, he needs it. He really needs it. Okay, what's this? Flesh and Chrome, Parker and Linwood. It was a bad week, it was a bad month, it had been a bad year. Heat wave, unemployment, crime spree, the dailies were saying times were tough all over. This was news. Business was good, the boys in blue didn't have the manpower to handle every little thing, or maybe they weren't interested. It didn't take more than a few greased palms to have them send clients my way. I had just wandered into my office when he walked in. Tall, dark, yet you know the type. Strong hands, arms like tree trunks, piercing blue eyes. I knew this. Is this like a diary? Yeah, I think it's like a diary. It's not like a piece of information. It's just someone's private, you know, story. Yeah. One was going to be trouble, okay? Miss Parker, Donna, Linwood, Ehlers, I need your help. My cousin was killed. The police say it's a suicide, but I know otherwise. Still, they don't want to touch it. I dusted off my jacket, lift up my last cigarette. Why? She was augmented. I've been right about the trouble. I reached for the well-known drawer handle on my left. Okay. I need it. Yeah, I think we're just reading someone's diary or something.
Access granted.
Okay, with Dr. Collar's office, I understand, people were looking for something, or looking for him, actually, in his office. So, they pulled down bookcases, they destroyed books and everything else like that. But otherwise, like, all these other homes and places in the game so far that I've seen in this community, it's all messy. Hold on. It's extremely messy.
Access granted.
Okay. I really don't like to bother you with this, Mr. R, but the deal you and I have, it seems to be causing waves with your subordinates. Of course, I've told them nothing, but any chance you can get them off my back before they rip up my shop? Oh dear, I think I hear them. Oh. The chicken foot. I'll send the boy with your food soon as it's done. Except a delay though. The city is a mess this morning. Alright. Chicken foot special extra feed. Hey. No onions, extra onions. 2 containers of food sauce. So Collar likes eating chicken feet? Alright, what's this? Oh. No, man. Oh no. What's happening? Okay. Sorry, guys. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. Let me just do it like this. Okay. Sorry. Dear Mr. Kohler, my name is Robin Johannes. Up until recently, I was a university professor in cultural anthropology. I am in the process of writing a book about the change in perception of augmentation and augmented and how this is influenced by public opinion. I think we are in the midst of an historical retelling of the facts about augmented and their history in our society, and that this reflects something that human civilization has gone through before, many times. I am certain you have heard of the saying, history is written by the victors. It is a truism, of course, but one with particular weight in these times, don't you think? There has been quite a lot of backlash about this in my academic circles, but I am adamant that this is important work that must be completed. I suspect that given your particular background, the past involvement in the wheels of government. Past involvement in the wheels of government? Was Dr. Collar in the government? Which part of the wheel? Okay. You might have some pointed insight in our current climate. Would it be possible perhaps soon to meet? I would like to interview you and discuss some collaboration on this project. That's interesting. So, Dr. Collar, or Volklav Collar, has been part of the government before he became, a bookstore owner and an underground operating theater, operating augmented surgeon. Yeah. Interesting. And you know what? I think the only house or only apartment in this game so far that I've seen that is actually clean and organized is Adam Jansen's apartment. Everyone else, they have stuff all around, they have paper on the floor, and I'm like, what's going on? Why don't you guys keep your places clean, and organized? But I don't know. I don't know. The only place that I've seen that looks nice and maintained is Adam Jansen's apartment. Yeah. And I know where is he going to sell all of these weapons and components. He's going to that arms dealer in his building, in his apartment building. That guy, I don't like him. I don't like how he talks to Adam Jansen. He sounds disrespectful. Although I don't understand what he's saying because I don't speak the language.
It's Miller. Listen, I need your eyewitness report as soon as possible. What's your ETA?
Depends on how many cops ask to see my papers.
Fuck. Not much I can do about state police after yesterday's attack. Get in when you can. Miller out.
But you're part of Interpol, Miller. Why can't you use that, power or authority or jurisdiction to allow Adam Jansen to, go through all of these security checks? Or maybe Interpol doesn't have enough power in that respect. Yeah.
Take control of your destiny.
I can't prove the attacks. Daz is a man. He'll set you
Yeah,
up.
we're back.
Credits up front.
Is there only one weapons dealer he can deal with in this community? Isn't there another one?
Get out of here then.
You see what I mean?
I'll be on my way.
You too, whatever you said.
Biocells, painkillers, right over there.
We are home. Why didn't you do this before, Fallen Foggy? Why didn't you, remove your fridge to get the triangle? Like, why now when you come back?
Adam, what's going on? Didn't expect to hear from you.
I didn't expect my doctor to find dormant augs hidden in my system.
What?
Dormant experimental augs. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Adam, you know the decisions I made for you 2 years ago.
Yes or no?
No! All the work we did on you was above board. You have my word on that. What exactly did you find?
Experimental test augs spliced into my system. Kohler said something about a neodymium shell. Who would have designed something like that?
God, you've got a Titan, Aug? It's impossible. It was just a concept.
Titan.
You just said this wasn't you.
It wasn't. The DoD showed me schematics 3 years ago and asked me if I thought it could work. It was designed by somebody else, Vadim Orlov.
Okay, hold on. Vadim Orlov. Okay.
Megan and I interviewed him once, but he wouldn't have fit in.
Orlov? Sounds Russian. Who is he? Why wouldn't he have fit in?
He was supposed to be a boy wonder, neuroscience prodigy. Got his master's degree in Moscow, post-grad in the US. His grades were off the chart, but his theories were sketchy at times. Megan said his ethics were questionable.
Megan? Megan Reed said that? The woman who gave you my DNA to experiment with?
We didn't hire him, Adam. 2 minutes into the interview, and I could tell Orlov didn't like his ideas being challenged by anyone. Least of all, a strong woman like your ex.
These schematics you saw. Don't suppose you kept a copy?
They were classified. I never had a copy. The only reason I even saw them was because the Defense Department valued my opinion. Seraph Industries did good work back in the day. When we signed a schematic, you knew it was solid.
I've got to find this guy.
Adam, let me track him down for you. I'm leaving for London soon, but I can make phone calls. Reach out to me. Seraph Industries may be gone, but my name still carries weight in certain circles.
Do it. Contact me by infolink when you have something.
I won't let you down on this. I never felt right about losing touch with you after Panchea. When I heard you'd shown up in Detroit alive a year after everyone thought you were dead. Why didn't you get in touch with us?
I couldn't. Rescue crews pulled me out of the ocean and dumped me in a clinic in Alaska. Nobody knew who I was. For a long time, neither did I.
My God, son, you don't think... I mean, that could have been when...
Find Orlov, Seraph. I've got questions I need answered.
I will, I promise. I'll call you.
Okay, so this Vadim Orlov might be the one who, you know, operated on Adam Jansen and put in all of these experimental augmentation parts into him. But I still have that same question. What is the reason behind that? Why would Vadim Orlov give them to him? What's so important about giving it to Adam Jansen? You know, how does he connect to whatever future plans or orchestrated plans of Vadim Orlov, you know, have with Adam Jansen? You know, how does he know about him? I guess we'll know in the future installments of the game.
Access granted.
Okay, so we're breaking and entering into other people's homes now. Wow, not surprised. But do you see what I mean, guys? How messy it is. There's like the stuff everywhere. There is just
gave
stuff.
us the means for our salvation. Do not veer now. Seeker, you are here to see the builder? He has been asleep, but I cannot wake him. I do not know if he will recover.
Is that guy dead? Well, it did say he was sleeping. Joseph Stern, I think that's his name. And this is a cultist. Okay. Not sure for which group are you a cultist for. But the way the guy sleeps there, it looks like he's dead. Really looks like he's dead.
The mother has said that he has lost faith and that we should shun him. But I cannot abandon so easily.
Okay. This house is flammable. Like, there's wood, there's paper, there's boxes, there's everything that can catch fire is in this room. And you guys are lighting up candles.
There is always hope, Joseph. Do not despair. I pray that the mother will change her mind.
I'm not sure what Fallen Foggy is doing right now is related to the mission involving Dr. Collar, or you know, with what Miller is requesting. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, what's this? The machine guard. The machine guard reached out across the empty vastness looking for his people. The poor, the mistreated, the society had cast aside. And why were these people shunned? Because they looked different, because they had injured, often while protecting the very same people who have turned them away. These persecutors were willing and eager to see them as nothing more than damaged goods, unfit for this world. They were not completely wrong, because the augmented people are different. They are the chosen. The machine god whispers in their ears. He tells them of the next step in evolution. Guys, I think you guys are being controlled. These people who believe in the machine god, I think you guys are being manipulated by someone. Just like with what happened during that incident where those with augmentation went mad and started attacking anyone and everyone. Yeah, you guys are being manipulated. But anyways, he invites them to leave the filth of the world behind and ascend to the singularity. Are you willing to become one of the chosen children? Singularity. Right. The void which rings or binds? I think it's binds. Yeah. Okay. Candle lights next to computer wirings and computers. Okay. 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 Guys, this is the bathroom. This is supposed to be the most clean place in the house, and it still looks filthy. Like I'm saying, maybe this is the game, you know, the game creates direction of things in this game. They want to fill this place with clutter and make it look messy. I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Access granted.
Okay. What is this? Alright. The user of this address has blocked all incoming messages from your IP. Alright. To Eric Simmons. Joseph Servan. Okay. Eric, is it true? I tried to access the CC computer, but I couldn't log on, and now I'm being told that I'm no longer welcome in the church. I know Mother was upset when I spoke with her about my concerns. But excommunication. I'm stunned, speechless. I'm not simply having a crisis of faith, for heaven's sake. She accused me of no-towing to the doubts of the flesh flawed. But I still believe. I changed my life completely so you would see that so... What? I changed my life completely so you would see that so I could help you build what we need. Okay, sorry guys, I'm not understanding what's been written here. Okay, I'm 100% committed to Mother and the Ascension, but something literally didn't add up when I reviewed my latest calculations. Surely you must understand that this isn't something we can just hope goes well. If the data is truly showing me that I've made a mistake somewhere, then I need a little more time to be sure that the Ascension will go ahead without something dreadful happening to our brothers and sisters. Please give me some news, Joseph. Okay. So Joseph is one of the architects of this singularity thing. Okay. And he's saying that his calculations might be wrong, but Mother excommunicated him. Does Mother have another engineer or a scientist who can create this singularity? Because, I mean, if he sees there's something wrong, maybe you should listen to him, Mother. Okay, I was wrong. Eric, I know you're reading this. I was wrong, and I can see that now. Why is everyone ignoring me and shutting me out? I just want everything to be right. Joseph, you've been excommunicated. You've been cast out. You know, everyone now has to block your numbers, block your instant messaging accounts, everything. They're just disassociating themselves from you. So yeah, sad. I overreacted with the pre-activation checks. Mother was probably right, but it's more a crisis of science than faith. Eric, it was just my head playing tricks on me, but it's certainly clear to me now than ever. Of course it will work. I don't know why was I questioning it. No, you were doing the right thing, Joseph. Question. If you feel that there's something wrong here with you know, the science behind what you're doing, then double, triple, quadruple check. But okay, I mean, if this code self-regulates if the code self-regulates itself for a long enough period across all procedures, then I may just be inventing ghosts in the data where there are none. I just need a few hours to run some preliminaries and maybe spin the collector's chorus to half power. If it stays within range and doesn't exhibit critical dissonance or vibrations, then we can go ahead as soon as Mother wishes. Just please let me come back and leave with my brothers and sisters. I can only imagine how wonderful it will be when we're one with everything. I hope to hear from you soon, Joseph. I don't think you're going to hear from them, Joseph. They've excommunicated you. What I'm surprised about is that they just allowed Adam Jansen just to go through the house.
Very interesting.
And do whatever he wants. I mean, really. I mean, is he part of the cult? Is he part of the group? I don't remember Adam Jansen saying that he's part of this cult, so I don't understand how would they allow him in. But anyways. Cat. Don't forget new gloves pair, floor detergent, kitchen detergent. Okay, it's a list of things to buy. Cat food, cat litter, cat toy. Okay, this house is somewhat clean, at least. Yeah, no, it's actually very clean. It's very organized. They even have a... Is that a bear on the floor? Bear skin on the floor. Interesting. Yeah, very nice house. Very nice house. Very clean and nice. Okay. Okay. Alright guys, we're done. We are done with Deus Ex, Mankind Divided. Playthrough done by Fallen Foggy. This was part 8. And yes, we are commencing other missions, if I can say that. Like, we're dealing with cultists now, you know. Yosef is part of this cult that wants to transfer people's consciousness into some sort of singularity, and he has been excommunicated from his group, you know, because he's been asking questions about... I'm wondering whether he was the main contributor to this machine that they're creating. I'm not sure, but he's been excommunicated by the mother because, you know, he's been asking some very interesting scientific questions around this device. He's just worried that, you know, people might get hurt, but the mother doesn't want to hear anything about that, and she has excommunicated him. There is a doctor called Vadim Orlov, or an engineer called Vadim Orlov, who is possibly the culprit, who put all these different Titan augmentation into Adam Jansen. David Sarif is going to go look into it. So yeah, that part of the story is still ongoing investigation, if I can say that. And Kola also still has his own issues that Adam Jansen has to deal with. We haven't yet concentrated on that in this part 8, but maybe that might happen next week. And yeah, like, there's a lot of things to do. There's a lot of pieces on the board right now, a lot of stories on the board, and we're still not yet, you know, connecting everything together to make a mosaic, if I can say that. So right now we're still dealing with a lot of issues, a lot of to-do lists that need to be completed, and I guess we'll just have to wait a bit longer, you know, throughout the playlist part, maybe 10, 11, 12, 13 onwards, to see if things start connecting together and we get to understand the story behind what's going on here. But yeah, Adam Jansen, he needs to sleep. He needs to sleep. He has been given a lot of information. He's been on the operating table. You know, he needs to sleep. he will start commencing work on these, you know, situations on the next day. Yeah, he needs to rest. But yeah, guys, this was good. This was really, really good. If you want to check out the original video as well as Fallen Foggy's YouTube channel, the links are going to be in the description below. If you like my reaction, please give me a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification bell if you want to be up to date with my latest videos, and I will see you guys next week. Okay?